seriously, guys, this is one of the funniest crypto charts that I've seen in my entire damn life. Are you looking at the screen right now? By the way, Matt here on the Moon Lambo channel. I was not expecting to record a video this morning, but how could I not? How could I possibly resist? It's like XRP just straight chilling here, moving sideways, hanging out close to 64 cents, and it's like and off a cliff it goes. Off XRP, 24-hour high, 64 cents. 24-hour low, 52 cents, which just happened. My God. You gotta love crypto. And I'm sure there are people out there who are actually concerned. Why am I laughing? Well, because this is stupid. This doesn't matter. It's not a thing that is terrifying, frankly. Not to me. I mean, I've been in this I've been through too many of these things to be fazed in the least by this. I kid you not. Here, I'll show you, actually, my initial response. Like, I laughed. Here's what I posted. I looked at Livecoin Watch, because I saw there was some chatter on X. I looked at the prices, and I laughed. So I wrote, I just checked crypto prices and laughed. That was my honest response. I blame Jim Cramer for this. Now, why am I blaming Jim Cramer? Well, did you see the news yesterday? I thought about mentioning this in a video last night. I happened to not. It wasn't, because it's kind of funny, but I didn't feel like it was quite big enough news to mention it last night. There's enough, going on. But here's the headline. Look at this. Jim Cramer capitulates on Bitcoin. Technological marvel. It's here to stay. And so you guys know about the whole inverse Cramer thing. Whatever the hell this guy says, the opposite will occur. Because think about it. A little over a year ago when Jim Cramer was saying, hey, you got to sell your Bitcoin. That was the bottom of the market. This guy gets everything wrong. How can a single person be this wrong about so many things? Remember the 2008 financial collapse? With Lehman Brothers and everything. My God. Lehman Brothers is fine. It's like, what, days later? Collapse. Oh, God. So there's that. Now, of course, this isn't the real reason that this has happened. I'll share with you exactly what everybody's saying here. But at the time I'm recording this, XRP, it's rebounded a bit, 56 cents. Bitcoin, $42,886. But Bitcoin did get as low as, let's see, $41,332. So the Bitcoin chart there, 24-hour chart. Here's XRP. It's like the same damn chart. The whole asset class just went down in unison. It's, oh my God. Oh, you gotta, and I know some people out there are panicking, but hopefully you can find this a little bit soothing. Because it's gather around the fire, children. Uncle Moon Number gonna take care of you. If you ever are feeling a little bit scared about this stuff, you can come here, because it doesn't mean anything. And by the way, here's my screen grab. Like, I was laughing so hard, I was like, I gotta capture this. And you know what? I actually captured almost exactly the bottom. Here you can see XRP at 52 cents on my phone. Capture the screen grab here. So anyway, what's actually going on? Well, as far as I can tell, there's an opinion from an entity in crypto which thinks that perhaps the spot Bitcoin ETF not so much going to get approved. And what's being reported widely within social media anyway is that this particular opinion, widely circulated, that's what spooked the market globally. And this may very well be true. I keep seeing this idea propagated over and over and over again, and it actually legitimately could be the case. If there's something else out there, again, this just happened. At the time I'm recording this, it's actually exactly 7 a.m. right now. And so I put out this post right at the bottom of this thing at 6:19 a.m., and this is Central Time. So it's been a little over 40 minutes. So who knows, by the time you're watching this, maybe there's some news that I'm just unaware because this just happened here. But here you can see Scott Melker, one of the most well-known guys in all of crypto, 925,000 followers on social media platform X. He wrote, "This is the reason, in quotes, for the dump. I put reason in quotes because this is really just a leverage flush. Regardless, this is an opinion with zero new information that flies in the face of everything shared by experts. Are you guys that skittish?" That's what he wrote. And so I'm not feeling skittish. I think this is hilarious. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's on your screen if you want to pause here and actually read this. But again, it's just an opinion from Matrixport, and they're saying, hey, looks like this thing may not get approved, the spot Bitcoin ETF. And so, look, my guess, and it's a for-fun guess, nobody knows for sure, I still think the damn thing's going to get approved. I admit I would be surprised, and I could be wrong. I would be surprised if it doesn't get approved, because I can't understand why the SEC is materially behaving differently leading up to this decision than it has ever behaved before. Like, why is it doing this? Why all these meetings? Why all the back and forth? Why the seemingly genuine conversations back and forth? Like they're giving themselves extra work doing this if they don't have no intention of approving the damn things, right? So to me, that just seems hard to believe. What would the purpose of that be? What do they have to gain by doing that? I just don't see it. So I do still believe this thing's going to get approved, but it's just crazy to think the market is, gotta love crypto. It's that volatile. This is so stupid. This is the stupidest damn thing that could possibly happen right now. So this gives you a little taste, though. If there's actually a decision from the SEC to not approve, expect this, but worse. Could get much worse. Now, of course, even then, I'm still optimistic for the calendar year of 2024. It would just be emotional responses to that, and people playing with leverage. Obviously, they'll get wiped out, and stop losses cascading on down. I understand that's what we'd be looking at here, but it's still it just does zero to change my perspective. Positively for the outlook of 2020. This is nothing. And on top of that, even if this isn't the case, like these types of crashes, you should expect them anyway. This just happens in crypto. In 2017, in fact, when Bitcoin ran from about $1,000 at the beginning of the year to $20,000, there was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 pullbacks that I think were somewhere in the neighborhood of 30% crashes. So that was worse than what we're seeing here, obviously. Here's another post from Scott Melker. This market is so volatile that a single entity sharing their opinion, keyword opinion, that an ETF will get rejected is enough to trigger the liquidation cascade that the same irrelevant entity also predicted would come with the ETF rejection. And so he's spot on there. And so if this is indeed what caused this to cascade on down, again, it's just stupid and hilarious. And if there's another reason, again, it's just this has happened less than an hour ago. So if there's something that you future people know that I just don't know, that's possible. But this is what's being touted as the reason at this particular moment in time, including by crypto media outlets. So I'm just sharing with you what I know to this point. Here's another post from Scott Melker. This is at 6:46 a.m. Central Time. Do you want to know why the market dumped? Because open interest was moving with historically high funding rates to be long, 66% annualized yesterday. We just saw $500 million in liquidations, 95% of them longs, in under an hour. Degens are going to degen. Yeah, so let this just be like a life lesson. Don't play with fire. Don't play with leverage. This is crypto, son. Like, I'm sorry, the thousands of percent, in terms of returns that are historically normal in crypto, that's not enough for you. The life-changing wealth from the thousands of percent gains in crypto that we normally see, that's not enough. You want to play with leverage? Get the hell out of here. This is the stupidest damn thing. That's all I could do is laugh. Like, I hope you guys aren't feeling fearful out there, because this is, and again, the market's already rebounded to, a bit to this point, not all the way back up. And if this really is it, it was just a quick flush, then that probably would be it for today. I don't see a reason at this particular moment I'm recording this video to believe that this is going to cascade down on further. It looks like the damage was done. That was it. Certain people got wiped out. And this is why I love my strategy of just buying stuff and then not doing anything and holding for years and years and years and years on end. That way, the short-term volatility like this doesn't matter to me in the least, and I can just laugh about it because it is stupid. So if nothing else, if you got nothing else out of this video, if you're just kind of wondering what happened, and maybe you just wanted to make fun of Jim Cramer like me, which you should do. Hopefully, if nothing else, if you were fearful, hopefully that I could wipe some of that away for you, because this is nothing to be afraid of as far as I'm concerned. Freaking crypto, man. I love it. I love this. It's completely absurd, but I love it. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.